Hi, my name is Sandra Victorian, and forgive the setting. I'm clearly in my bathroom because I think the acoustics are better in here because I don't currently have a microphone for my phone. I recently switched over to the new iPhone 16, whatever, and my microphones no longer fit my iPhone. I started this Slack about 3 weeks ago, and I'm going to use it to talk about marketing because I am a digital marketing professional. I have a number of clients that I work with here in the New Orleans area, kind of fun clients. I have a nightclub venue, and I'm working on something really special. Hopefully I can land that and work with this client. I like to try to stay in the hospitality area, but I also work in corporate America. I haven't been employed in corporate America in about 4 months now, 3 or 4 months. But I hope to get back there because I am still interviewing with companies. But the one thing that I got on here to talk about is when you're working freelance, you run across some really weird situations. But I'm the type of person that I am a digital SEO strategist by trade originally. Like if of all the marketing stack, if I had to drill down to one thing I'm really good at wireframing on websites. Well, there's two things for me: wireframing on the websites and also the SEO and just building out strategy. But that in hand goes with from the website to getting your socials embedded with your website. It's all inclusive. I am also a videographer. I do that. I can plan events. I can do a lot of things. I can work with a sales team. I can balance a budget. I like to call myself a full stack marketer. That's what I do. I've been working in marketing for a really long time. When I am in corporate America, I'm usually at the director or senior roles. But it's not beneath me to become a manager again. I jumped on here today because I wanted to talk about something and then I felt like I could talk about it quicker than I could write about it, although I am going to include a little synopsis with this. I just did an LLC for my business, Vic Media Global, and it's going really well so far because it's time that I protect myself. I've just been kind of doing a lot of work and just doing it and charging for it, but I need to be able to account for this stuff at the end of the year. Also, when I come on to help a company align its socials, if you will, align its strategy, I'm not just going to talk about social. Social is usually in there. And these companies always have a media team. Sometimes there's an influencer there. There's a lot of moving parts. And I don't come in to become the enemy, okay? I don't. But what I do is I work from data. I parse things out. I look at the whole grand scheme of things, and then we go to work, right? And usually if there is a team there and they haven't been using any kind of strategy, they've just been posting, I am usually going to become public enemy number one because they see it as I'm interrupting their groove. And that's really what I want to focus on here today. Like I said, I'm going to put a blog with this or whatever, a little write-up with this, but that's the part that I want to focus on because I'm not coming in to be anybody's enemy. I'm coming in to help you focus on your bottom line is what I'm coming to do, and I'm going to straighten it out, and we're going to do it together as a team. And if you aren't data savvy, then I'm going to help you become that data savvy person. There are lots of tools that I use because I don't just know this stuff. I mean, I know how to work the tools, but you have to utilize the tools to sort of take the temperature, if you will, of what you're doing. Because I don't know how else people are doing this work if they're not using tools, For SEO, I use Yoast, the premium. For monitoring the websites, I use SEO Optimer. I also use HubSpot as my tool for working within. I have like 2 people on my team, but it's mostly me, and the 2 people that I have are developers and graphic designer because I can't do all that stuff. But I can very well work social media. I surely can do that, and I usually I use Planner on the back end of it, but I work Campaign Manager. I'm not boosting posts. There's just a lot that I really want to talk about, and that's my whole purpose of starting the Slack channel because we can't put everything on LinkedIn and Reddit, right? Thank Thanks, guys.